What up, guys? This is Byron.
Abby.
Gabe.
And we're doing this mukbang video in celebration of us hitting 3,000 followers. We figured it would just be cool to kind of give you guys some insight on how we met, different things, like just some inside information, because I don't think we give a lot, as much as we could, I guess. So,
Some more like specific details on like what we do, how what all goes into the rating system. You see the rating system on the Instagram, but it's not
exactly
fully fleshed out. So just different little tidbits about what we're trying to do with the channel and with the pages and whatnot.
Exactly. And so today, we all, as you see, have some food in front of us. So, our idea was to each get our favorite Filipino restaurant. I know food is one of the most important categories to us. We rate all food, but Filipino food has got a special place in our heart. So I have Subo here. She has Taste of Philippines, and then he has Kasama. So we're gonna be just talking, eating, and if we, if we annoy you guys with the constant pointing food and shit at the camera, don't worry about it, man. We just gotta do our thing.
Yeah, you just gotta get used to it.
Yeah. But so one question that we wanted to answer that we got was, do we ever rate something higher than we really feel like it is and put it on our Instagram page? Answer to that is absolutely not. I have plenty of pictures in my phone of places that I've never rated because it didn't meet the standard. And to clarify, it is, for us, it's 4 stars or higher. We do it on a 5-star scale. It's portions, service, and quality of the food. So that's how we rate that. And nothing gets past that 4. It used to be 3.8. We raised it to 4 because we wanted to have a little more of a legit kind of list. And so, yeah. Another question that we got is, what food do we look forward to trying that we haven't tried yet and reviewing? And for me personally, everybody else will give the answer, but for me, definitely Indian, definitely some more Mediterranean stuff, and then because we live in Chicago, we got a whole bunch of like Eastern European stuff that hasn't really gotten touched yet. So a lot of that stuff, we did a couple during this last month, but I definitely want to get more into that. How about you, Abby?
Y'all gonna blame me on this. I already know because they already know my answer. Well, I've always said I wanted us to try Ethiopian food together. Because it's like so communal in Jeddah. Like, okay, my boyfriend is an Ethiopian.
Yeah, her boyfriend is Ethiopian, so she wants us to try Ethiopian food now. She wants us to immerse ourselves in the culture. Yeah.
To be fair, Gabe did try it. He thought it was a blanket though.
Yeah.
Or what, a towel?
Sponge bread. That's what I call it.
It is. But I would like for us to try, I would say, like, yeah, Indian, Middle Eastern food more.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like we haven't really touched on it. Probably more of, like, we love Filipino food, but there's a lot of, like, Pacific Islander food out there, like Polynesian.
Yeah.
Like Guamian. I don't know what.
Guamese?
What? Don't quote me on that.
We gonna Wikipedia that later. We gonna do that later, but you know what we talking about.
A star in the corner.
Facts. Also, more South American that we haven't had yet. Like we've had Peruvian. I've had
Is Costa Rica
Argentinian,
Costa Rican
is that Central America?
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
that's Central American. So, but all of that kind of stuff. In fact, if y'all got suggestions for that kind of stuff, please DM us that because we need that.
Oh, Portuguese. That's European, but I was thinking Brazil. Portuguese food. Really good. When I went there, I wonder what we have around Chicago.
Drink your drink. Oh man.
No, we're off to a great start.
Yeah, definitely. Now I have some regular. This is just chicken adobo, signature Filipino dish. But the other dish that I have is one of my favorites, and this is called dinuguan, or some people call it chocolate meat. But it is pork, and it's simmered in pork blood, amongst other things, of course. I know that sounds crazy, but if you eat it, it's
So good.
it's crazy. I could even hold on.
It's
I don't know if y'all
iron.
can see that, but it's got That's what happens to the color of blood when you cook it. It turns like that.
That's why it's called chocolate meat.
If I didn't even tell you, you wouldn't even. I mean, you probably still would be kind of. But you know, I feel like you should try it. If you ever get a chance to, please try it. It's really good.
I have longanisa Scotch egg from our girl Kathy, and then she also supplied us with. So it's a similar. So it's longanisa in a different form. I'll give you the whole one, but they're sliders, like little burger sliders. So very cute.
And those are one of the best things on our menu. They're so good.
Yeah.
Easy,
So good.
fast.
Shout out to Kathy.
Shout out to Kathy.
I love it. Always shout out to Kathy.
Always.
Absolutely.
We got the ube donuts that I've been cracking in the corner or up front. More adobo, so her version of adobo. Very pretty. We actually, funny enough, we all ordered lumpia from mine are with Byron's and Dave's, right?
So I'll go ahead and show you guys our lumpia. So this is the lumpia from Subo, and this is the lumpia from Taste of the Philippines. Slightly different sizes. Taste of the Philippines is a little bit bigger, but these are the best versions of egg rolls you'll ever have. They're typically smaller. The filling to me is better than any other kind of egg roll. It's usually pork and like whatever minced vegetables or whatever they put in there. It's the best. I would just say if you don't try nothing else from the Filipino place for the first time, you gotta get this. You have to get this. I would say get this and then get chicken adobo, and then from there you can kind of expand your palate and do that.
Right.
But those are like signatures. And then what I have here is called turon. This is basically like
Banana.
yes, plantain banana, and I think there's not coconut in this, is it? I'm tripping.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think traditionally it's just like a sweet egg roll.
Yeah, so it's a sweet egg
dessert.
roll, but these are very good. Kathy also does a version of this sometimes, and she drizzles hers with caramel and powdered sugar. Y'all gotta check Kathy out in the French Market. Taste of the Philippines, by the way. And then Gabe, what do you have?
So you guys see me chowing out here on these ribs from Kasama. So they have a barbecue platter, and they do their ribs like a little bit different. And I am a huge barbecue fan, specifically ribs and brisket. But these ribs from Kasama are actually my favorite. Like they trump any American rib. Now, somebody, uncle or something, they might come close to them on a grill, but at a restaurant, I haven't had better. And then other than that, with the barbecue platter, it also comes with like these little longanisa. We'll zoom in and show you the video on that. And then some garlic rice here. Garlic rice is always good. And then, of course, the lumpia. Lumpia is just a staple. If you got bad lumpia, what do you got? I mean,
absolutely nothing. So, like I said earlier, shout out to all the restaurants that we're eating right now. Subo is what I got. Taste of the Philippines. Shout out to Kathy. And then Kasama, which is the newest one. I think that's the newest Filipino restaurant in Chicago, and they already have built a reputation as being like one of the best restaurants, period. Especially in the Philippines.
They landed on the Bib Gourmand list this year, just I think about 2 weeks ago or a week and a half ago, or something like that.
Yeah. So in each one, and what's great about these is that each one of these is like Filipino done in a certain, like in a different way. Like mine is more, this is like traditional, more like what Filipino people probably eat on a Sunday for dinner. This is what they would eat. This is like creative through Kathy's mind of being able to make Filipino food accessible to people who don't know about it.
And it's a restaurant that's in the French Market, so it's a very different vibe. You know, you're going to the stand. You can get takeout. You can go sit down. It's very accessible if you're downtown. A Taste of the Philippines is downtown. Subo's far north, and then Kasama is Ukrainian Village, so a little bit west. So they're all in like slightly different spots of the city. And then Kasama is more just modern. It's like a modern fusion, like Filipino American, but also has a bakery. So they're all just very, very different.
Yeah. So and his, of course, like he was saying, that's like basically an elevated version of Filipino food. So that's what you're gonna get with them. No? Okay. Well, by the time you'll be seeing this, 3,000 followers. Thank you for that. We're gonna keep reviewing, trying to give you guys the content that you want to see, and thank you guys for watching.